Kuwait Finance House executive Al-Ajeel has described Ripple as an outstanding company amid the Ripple partnership for instant cross-border payments. By the way, speculation is rife within the XRP community, as some community figures suggest that multinational technology giant Google might have begun running an XRP Ledger node. However, should all these be considered as a mere speculation, or are there some hidden facts behind it? Finally, EGRAG, a top market analyst, has identified a bullish cross on the XRP Average Sentiment Oscillator indicator after over 2 years, thereby projecting a substantial rally in the next 275 days. How possible can this be? Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 15th of November. Tareq Al-Ajeel, Kuwait Finance House's executive manager of digital transformation, has recently shed light on the bank's achievements in virtual banking, noting Ripple's role in furthering the movement. While fielding questions during a conference, Al-Ajeel disclosed the existing strategic partnership with the San Francisco blockchain payment firm Ripple. He particularly described Ripple as one of the world-class companies they work with to launch instant cross-border payment services. Notably, Al-Ajeel made the disclosures in a panel session during the recent Breaking Barriers conference held in Kuwait. Kuwait Times featured the development in a recent report. Per the report, the Kuwait Finance House executive stated that KFH's online application had been a success. He noted that it garnered recognition for its efficiency and ease of use as it proved an innovative financial solution. In particular, Al-Ajeel revealed that by the end of the third quarter of 2023, Kuwait Finance House customers had conducted over 152 million digital banking transactions through KFH's online application via web and mobile. According to him, the figures marked a 40% growth compared to the previous year. Furthermore, Al-Ajeel highlighted the crucial role that the pandemic played in accelerating KFH's digital transformation journey. Also, he noted the bank keeps up with industry trend developments, such as artificial intelligence. Meanwhile, the KFH's executive emphasized their commitment to investing in more robust fintech solutions and infrastructure development. He recognized them as necessities in the modern banking landscape. In this context, Al-Ajeel mentioned that Kuwait Finance House is cooperating with world-class companies such as Ripple to provide top-tier services. Notably, he cited that Kuwait Finance House partnered with Ripple to launch an instant cross-border payment service using Ripple's technology. He stressed KFH's intention to explore more collaborative efforts with emerging technology enterprises. The aim is to design and deliver innovative financial solutions to customers. It is worth mentioning that Kuwait Finance House is a Sharia-compliant bank that holds the distinction of being the inaugural Islamic bank in the state of Kuwait. Furthermore, Farina, head of social adoption at XRP Healthcare, first made these claims in a recent post on X. Farina shared a screenshot detailing a list of computers running XRPL nodes, the version of XRPL they are on, and their IP address. Notably, an IP lookup indicates that the IP address of one of the systems on the list is hosted by Google, revealing Google LLC as the internet service provider and noting that the associated organization is Google. Upon stumbling on this discovery, Farina swiftly asserted that Google had joined Microsoft to run XRPL nodes. It bears mentioning that Microsoft already runs an XRPL validating node through its Azure BaaS, blockchain as a service, product. The recent discovery has triggered speculation of Google's involvement. Other prominent individuals in the XRP community echoed the speculation from Farina. Specifically, community figures Amelie and Wall Street Bulls hinted at the development, noting that a partnership between Ripple and Google could mark a pivotal point for the crypto scene. However, it is important to note that when the IP address of a computer running an XRP Ledger node shows Google LLC as the ISP and a location pertaining to Google, it doesn't necessarily mean that Google itself is running the node. There are a few possible explanations for this. First, the user may be using a hosting service or cloud provider from Google. Many hosting providers, including Google Cloud, offer services where users can run virtual machines and applications. This can result in an association of the IP address with the hosting provider, in this case, Google LLC. The individual could be using a proxy or a VPN, virtual private network, that routes their traffic through Google servers. This can make it appear as if the IP address belongs to Google. It's a common practice for privacy and security reasons. The user may be operating the XRP Ledger node from a data center that leases IP addresses from Google LLC or is in a facility related to Google's infrastructure. Data centers often have IP address ranges associated with their hosting provider. Moreover, if Google was operating an XRPL node, an announcement on the development would have come up, similar to how the Microsoft case saw public disclosure. However, it's important to note that in the crypto scene, not all activities get these disclosures. So, while it seems unlikely, at this point, nothing is certain. Now to the big question of the day. Can XRP rally to $149 in the next 275 days? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. For context, the Average Sentiment Oscillator is a market indicator that considers the average percentage values of the bulls and bears. It consists of a blue line, the bulls, and a red line, the bears. Notably, the line with the higher value represents the dominant sentiment. EGRAG earlier identified the importance of this indicator in XRP's price movements since 2017. The ASO indicator has consistently provided accurate signals for XRP's next trend direction. EGRAG's first report on this pattern came up on February 25th. At the time, the analyst highlighted two instances in which the indicator accurately signaled an XRP price surge and dip through bullish and bearish crosses. Notably, the bullish cross comes up when the blue line crosses above the red line. However, the bearish cross occurs when the red line crosses above the blue line. Data from EGRAG's chart reveals that XRP observed a bullish cross in March 2017. When this bullish cross occurred, XRP was trading between $0.005 and 2 cents. However, following the cross, the asset engineered a massive rally, eventually surging to the all-time high of $3.30 in January 2018. Nonetheless, the ASO indicator witnessed a bearish cross in September 2018, resulting in an XRP collapse to 17 cents in December 2019. Another bullish cross materialized shortly after, with XRP leveraging it for a rally to the $1.96 price territory in April 2021. However, this rally was short-lived as a bearish cross last May resulted in a subsequent drop. XRP remains in this bearish territory, with EGRAG's February post suggesting that the ASO indicator is on the verge of a third bullish cross. At the time of the initial disclosure, the gap between the red and blue lines was still noticeably large. As the gap became smaller, the analyst provided periodic updates to the analysis. The most recent update confirms that the gap has closed, with the ASO indicator observing the bullish cross. EGRAG also pointed out that it has taken an average of 275 days, or 9 months, for XRP to witness the peak of its bull run after each cross. Considering this estimate, he believes market participants could observe a massive price pump for XRP in the next 7 to 10 months. While he did not give any specific price target in his latest post, the analyst had already made a price projection earlier. Interestingly, in one of his updates to the February post, EGRAG predicted that XRP could rally 28,250% when the cross occurs. At the time, this rate amounted to $149. Meanwhile, XRP continues to trade above the 60 cents territory in the short term. The asset currently changes hands at 67 cents, up 3.87% over the last 24 hours. Make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.